Impeachment. Just another Saturday night in Jeju City. They're very talented. Oh, here comes a flag. I think they're celebrating their president's impeachment. I would also like to point out it's pretty cold out here. Yeah, this looks celebratory. I caught him early tonight. You can see all the people who were taking part of the protests. This is a smaller celebratory party. My fingers are going numb. You can't really see it on the camera, but some of them are holding candles and lights. Oh, here comes another flag. My teeth are chattering quite badly. I apologize. What's surprising to me is how peaceful the protests have been. They've marched, and I know they've marched here, and I know they've marched in Seoul, but I guess they've also had a bunch of big marches in the other cities in the country. But apparently the ones in Seoul were actually quite big. And I've heard no reports of violence either on the part of the protesters or from the police. So, here come the dances again. Actually, since the police are marching with them, I can kind of assume that they've gotten a permit and permission from the local government to organize a protest. But this is how big the protests have been the last few weeks when they were protesting the South Korean president. It looks roughly like the same number of people, only they weren't dancing, they were hard on chanting. That is a lot of people though. You see the candles, they brought their children. I think some of them got back from shopping. I see one woman with a shopping bag. They're very excited. And they're not marching too far today. The past few weeks I've always liked walking down to City Hall to watch the protesters because they started marching on the back streets where all the little shops are, and they'd get back there and it looked much bigger than what it was at the time. And I guess as the people have grown in number for protesting, they decided let's take it to the main street. And so now and then they started walking by my apartment every Saturday night for about 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, you can see all these people here. I know this is quite long and I've said very little and you've seen very little, but I just find it very fascinating. Let nobody tell you in this day and age that protesting does not get anything done. If nothing else, you make the people you don't like very, very miserable. I remember during the first week of the protest, they had dancers on the back alley streets, like the ones you saw at the beginning of the video. I think that's a traditional Korean dance, or if not entirely affiliated with the country of Korea, then at least with Jeju. Jeju has this long, rich history. It's quite fascinating. Here come the protesters again. You can hear the drivers complaining. They ain't happy. Homeboy's gotta lay off his horn. It's not gonna change anything. He's stuck. My hands are quite numb. And if you hear that music, it does sound like a damn party. There are so many people out. And this is just a celebration. It was much bigger when they were all actively protesting. I mean, they would walk by my apartment for maybe a solid 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes. And it's just this endless stream of people. Oh, these poor people are trying to cross the road. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Run fast. You can see them still coming. I'm going to take you up a little bit so you can admire the skyline for a second. There's a church right there. There's some houses. Or there might be a restaurant. It's a little hard to tell. So, from what you can see from looking at the video there, this is the main street. This is probably the biggest street because it leads straight by City Hall and probably some other important buildings. It's a big shopping area, but it's not as big as Tapdong on the other side of the city. Alright, that's the end. I think this was the last march by my apartment. If you're in the States, I will see you all when I get back in February.